My family is not a very big football family, or was not a big football family in the past. My dad was more into music, and he actually wanted all of us sisters to go into music, but didn't really succeed because none of us are into music. But then when I started school in Denmark, then all of the girls in my school, they were all playing football, so I just went with them to football training, and yeah, it was all a little bit coincidental. Then our neighbor, she had some old boots that my dad almost took out of the trash, so I could wear them boots for my first training sessions, and yeah, I just loved it. I played handball until I was 15 or 16, and then it became a little bit difficult with school and two sports and everything else that I was trying to juggle at the same time. And then at one point I got picked for both national teams at the same time, so then I had to kind of make a decision what I wanted to do. And I always had a little bit more love for football, but I think handball was always a big part of me, and I loved it as well. I started first when I lived in Iceland and I was playing football there, and I did 6 months in the university there of psychology, and then I moved to Sweden to play football. And honestly, my parents were very strict that I had to do an education on the side of football, because they wanted me to be safe. You never know what happens. And at that time, football was not, unfortunately, not as big as it is today. Today, I'm really, really thankful that they pushed me to do it. So I just did it full time my first 3 years of being in Sweden playing. So I did my bachelor degree next to my football. We actually played Champions League with Rosengard against Bayern. So I was here and I saw the campus, and then shortly after there was interest, and of course it's a really exciting opportunity. I asked around a little bit and I heard how great the team was, the girls, the locker room, and that was what made this team so special. For me, it was more about coming to a big club, earning my spot in the team, getting better, learning from all the players that are here and the coaches as well. And I think it's been a very good decision. I'm proud of me for making it back then, because it was a little bit scary. Obviously, the game against Barcelona was a really difficult night for all of us. I think for us as a team, for the coaching staff, for the office, I think everyone was really, really disappointed. But I think in a good way we managed to switch it around and use it as a lesson. It was more of a way of switch, like how can we use this to learn from it, to grow and become even better. And I think we have done that in a good way, and I think maybe the best example is the game against Arsenal, where we don't start in the best way again. But I think we showed in a really, really strong way as a team, and the staff and the coaches, how we are able to turn it around. I think we were all happy when we got it to 2-2. But I think we had the game in our hands at that point. I think we had the momentum, we had the spirit in the team, and I think honestly it could have been anyone, but it was like, yeah, I think it was just ours to take that last goal and turn it all the way around. And I think that's the most important thing when you play football, is there's always something good that you can take from everything. Playing at Parc des Princes is always special, and I think they will always have their people behind the goal cheering them on, and that will of course give them some energy, but I think we also need to use it as energy for us. I think they will come into the game being really hungry, aggressive, and don't have any points yet, and obviously it's the Champions League and everyone wants to compete, and I do think that they have more potential that they have than what they have been showing in the Champions League so far. I think they are still a very, very strong team, so we need to play an absolute top game. But we have to be prepared for anything. Obviously, you can never know what the opponent is thinking. Magda is a very special person. I think she has the perfect balance of being extremely humble, kind. You can always rely on her, and I think she's just an incredible person. I think she can be super proud of everything that she's done, both on and off the pitch for Sweden. I think it's, yeah, she has the medals to to prove her worth, but I know that she's been a massive part of the growth of Sweden and the fan base and everything that's happened with equality and everything on the outside as well. I think she has a lot to look back on and be proud of, and I know that there's probably a lot of small girls in Sweden that want to be the next Magdalena Eriksson.